Oh, greetings, man. It's Monday night. Yeah, it's Monday night, and I'm gonna review Blue Beetle. Hi, everybody. Uh, all the usual people. Um, Pestilence, Death, Carcass, Solstice, Demolition Hammer, a Proborium, Mortuary, and oh, I already said Solstice. Um, who's my favorite? Master, and Garth, Dustus, Video Massacre, Fire and Ice, Shadow Crow. Maybe get your letter soon, and Keith, Gary, Action, and Late Night Snack, Lom, everybody. So I'm gonna review. I went to see Blue Beetle Saturday, and I'll just tell you I liked it. I'm a big Ted Cord Blue Beetle fan. Yeah, there's so much rattling around in my head that I want to say about it. And man, I've seen so many videos like, no one wants this Blue Beetle movie, and I just wonder, like, yeah, actually, to be honest, when I heard there was a Blue Beetle movie coming out, the first thing I thought was, oh, dude, Ted Cord. We're gonna get a Ted Cord. We're not getting Ted Cord. We're getting Jaime Reyes. Jaime Reyes is okay, but Ted Cord, he's my Blue Beetle, and he's so awesome. He has so much history. His adventures with Booster Gold, his solo adventures, his whole everything about him. He's more like a Daredevil, Batman, Captain America. He has no superpowers. He just has this he's a genius. His technological creations, his fighting powers, and his sense of humor, and just how just what a good person he is. He's not Batman. He's not Superman. He's even more like optimistic than Spider-Man. He's great, but we don't get Ted. Oh, actually, we do get Ted, but we get Jaime. And I've read some of the Jaime comics. They were okay. And he's been around like over 10 years now, so I finally accepted him. And yeah, I could just talk about the comics. But the movie, it was pretty good, actually. I was surprised that it gets a little intense sometimes. The actor that played Beetle I thought he was pretty good. But, oh yeah, I did. So I went to see it with my friend and her son and her nephew. And yeah, watching it, I was like, these little kids, they loved it. They thought it was great. Their opinion of it is no less valid than anyone reviewing it on YouTube or anywhere or writing about it. Like, yeah, if a 4-year-old kid told me how to apply for a job, or how to drive a car, or how to change a light bulb, my little kid might know how to change a light bulb, or how to program a VCR. I might not trust their opinion, but take a little kid to a movie like this, I mean, they loved it. So, does that still mean it's not good? I don't know. reminded me of the Guyver. And I was like, dude, if the Guyver had half the budget that Blue Beetle had, dude, we could get an awesome Guyver movie. But it really did. He even did a. I can only think they took it from Guyver because he does like a chest blast. I mean, maybe Iron Man, but like he's like a bioorganic suit. And I found out that the suit was real. I thought it was just all CGI. I think he looks so cool. I know people are probably thinking like it's a hybrid of like Spidey and Iron Man, but the Blue Beetle, I mean, it's its own thing. DC comics and the movies are just terrible, and I really dislike this whole like Marvel side, DC side, because comic fans love both. I love both. I love Dark Horse, First, Image is. I really don't like Image too much anymore. Boom, what is it? Yeah, you just love comics. It doesn't matter what company it is. But DC has just really been fumbling the ball, man. Batman vs Superman is horrendous. It's barely a movie. Compared, at least Blue Beetle is actually a movie. It's not just like noise and blurred images assaulting you. George Lopez, I was gonna say, like, if he had the right director, he could be controlled and wrangled in, but I don't think he can be. He's kind of annoying. I thought there's some parts he works. I liked he had the little Cheech and Chong bobbleheads on the dashboard of his truck. The sister was okay. The mom, dude. The mom is played by the lady from Predator. El Padilla, is that how you say her name? Like when I saw that, I was like, "There's can't be two El Padillas in movies," and it's her, and she really aged horribly. She's really cute in Predator, and I wonder if they gangbanged her or Arnold banged her. I'm sure Carl Weathers got a taste of her. And I was like, man, she's a different person. I actually could tell by her voice. But that's something that Anna from Predator is in this. There's a part where the grandma is watching TV, and I swear she's flipping through channels. You see like a gold bug, and the legs come out. That's got to be from Kronos. And any nod to Kronos in any movie gets a extra hand of Manos' fate for that. If you haven't seen Kronos, I haven't seen Kronos in a while, but I've seen it, and it's got to be. I can't think of another movie with a gold scarab where the legs shoot out. And then they flip to another, like, it's got to be like it's a black and white. I'm thinking it's an El Santo movie. I've never seen. I haven't seen all the Santo movies, but I've seen a lot of them. I haven't seen a lot of black and white ones. Could be some other Mexican horror, but you get like a second of it, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" The villain, Susan Sarandon. The villains aren't too great. Carapax. I thought Omac's kind of cool, but Blue Beetle. I can't even think of any of his villains outside of like that clown gang, or they're like mimes or clowns that he fights. Black Beetle would have been cool. Maybe Mirror Master's like Flash. There's a couple of villains, but they're not good. They could have made up one for the movie, but I don't really think they just care that much to do that. Yeah, I've seen reviews say how lame the fights are, but Beetle's awesome. He's got like any weapon he could think of, like the suit can create. Also reminded me of like Upgrade a little. They do kill, like Beetle has like a no kill policy, but his family kills, and there's some parts I was like, Harvey Guyen is in this from What We Do in the Shadows. It was cool to see him. Another thing that just me and my friend were talking about is that this is set in Florida. You know, when I think of Florida, I think it's Scarface blowing away Colombians in the street and Cubans. So there's got to be Mexicans in Florida, but it's mostly Cubans. So halfway, I was are they Cuban or are they Mexican? They're Mexican. Blue Beetle comic, like the Jaime Reyes is set in Texas. They moved it to Florida. I don't know. I mean, they're all. I mean, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, whatever. They're the same but different. So overall, I was gonna give this a 3.5 because I really like Ted Kord Blue Beetle, and he gets more than a nod. You see like a mannequin with the Ted Kord Blue Beetle outfit, and I was like, holy shit! I was like, but we're not gonna see Ted Kord. We see his Beetle ship, and even you see the pole that comes down and with the T on it that he rides on, and George Lopez is riding it, and I was like, I don't like that. But I didn't think we were gonna see a Beetle ship, and it made me think of the Watchmen with the owl ship and what's his name, Night Owl, and when the Beetle ship, it even comes out of the water, and I was like, dude, this is so weird. Like, Night Owl was like a copy of Blue Beetle, and now there's probably people watching this and thinking Blue Beetle is a ripoff of Night Owl, but Blue Beetle is first, and he's better. I like Blue Beetle better than Night Owl. And the ships, they totally took the Owl ship from the Beetle ship. Yeah. But going to the movies with my friends, we played video games after. I got a Blue Beetle like popcorn bucket and a Blue Beetle cup. So that pushes it up to a 4. As a whole movie experience, I really enjoyed it. I had a good time. Played games afterwards, so that just added to the whole experience. And how can I not, include that? So I'll give Blue Beetle 4. I'll watch it again. I'm sure I'll see it at the thrift store for like $5, the Blu-ray. I'll buy it. I do want to see a sequel because there's a teaser at the end where Ted Kord comes back, and I was like, we gotta get Ted Kord. I don't know who would play him. He's supposed to be old man now. I'm is cool, but yeah. Anything I would I would do a lot of things to see a proper Ted Kord Booster Gold and Jaime Reyes sequel of Blue Beetle. So go see it. Like all the Mexicans here in San Antonio. That's all. This big fat Mexican next to me fell asleep through the whole thing, and then he was clapped at the end. So you go do the same. It's the beginning of the week. See what happens. Chris, yeah, I just read your message, man. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't need a stretcher today. But I'll see you later. Listen to some sockeye, and